Robert Philip Hansen was an FBI agent, but secretly for over 2 decades, he was one of the most damaging spies in the US history. His betrayal crippled American intelligence operations and cost lives. Now, here is a little background about him. Robert was born in Chicago in 1944, the son of a strict, abusive police officer. He joined the FBI in 1976, working in counterintelligence, ironically, the same division responsible for catching Soviet spies. He was quiet, awkward, deeply religious, and outwardly conservative. What a description! But behind that calm exterior was a man craving power, control, and recognition. Enough of his introduction, by the way. Moving on. In 1979, Robert did the unthinkable. He approached the KGB, offering to sell secrets. Mind you, this was his third year in the FBI. He wasn't caught, so he did it again and again and again. Over 22 years, he passed thousands of classified documents, including details of US nuclear strategies, identities of double agents working for America, who were later executed, by the way, and technical operations, like how the US tracked Soviet spies. He gave all this to the Soviets and later the Russians for about $1.4 million in cash, diamonds, and offshore deposits. Though he rarely spent the money, he wasn't motivated by greed alone. He did it for ego. He wanted to prove he could outsmart everyone, including the FBI itself. Robert's work was devastating. Every time the FBI tried to figure out how their operations were being compromised, the man leading the investigation was Robert himself. Can you imagine? His betrayal compromised hundreds of operations, got at least 2 American double agents executed, exposed America's most secretive counterintelligence methods, and cost the US billions in damages. For years, he played both sides flawlessly using secret dead drops in Virginia parks, coded messages, and encrypted files left under bridges. He signed his letters with the code name Ramon, making it difficult for the FBI to trace him back. By the late 1990s, US intelligence knew there was a mole. They suspected someone inside the FBI or CIA but couldn't prove who. In 2000, they obtained a stolen Russian file showing a voice recording and a fingerprint from Ramon. The voice matched Robert's. That might be the straw that broke the camel's back. After months of surveillance, the FBI finally caught him red-handed on February 18, 2001. As he left a garbage bag full of classified documents at a dead drop site in a park near his home in Virginia. Hansen was arrested and charged with espionage. Facing the death penalty, he pleaded guilty on 15 counts in exchange for a life sentence without parole. He was sent to ADX Florence, the Alcatraz of the Rockies, where he spent 23 hours a day in isolation until his death in 2023 at age 79. He wasn't just a spy, he was a ghost in the system, a man who turned America's greatest law enforcement agency into a playground for his ego. Here's a quote from an FBI agent. He didn't just betray his country, he betrayed everyone who trusted him. And he did it while looking them straight in the eye. End of quote.